Hello everyone, I'm Gefepido, and it's time for the final battle of Treeherders versus Hive Warrior, the rematch. Is what I'd like to say, but I don't know if it really counts as a rematch when I didn't actually get this far last time. Yeah, well. Anyway, let's see here. I've been informed by Dustkiefer that Summon Ancients is largely intended to be used early in a battle to get you started, which makes sense. It's just that I'm the kind of player who saves things for when I need them. You know, I hardly ever used certain items in JRPGs either. Every time I see a boss standing in a forest, I really wish the Treeherders could set forests on fire. Uh. Alright, so I this is deeply amusing, not gonna lie, but nice of the Firefly not to do much. So, let's see. Could just do... I'd rather do some actual damage to the leader, though. You know what? Oh, shit, I can't do this because I'll hit the... I guess I could do from here, which isn't ideal, but I could get him off there. Alright, let's see. He's not on a forest, so it pretty much has to be one of those two or something similar. Now, I'm thinking as far as this stuff goes, I'm almost certainly best served sending the digger down here to take a hit. So... So I could have Forest Fire, send the digger down here, or Entborg could do it, but if Entborg pushes him like this, it won't have taken the it won't have taken any damage, and the digger won't be dead. That would be unfortunate. Is there any way I could... Okay, I just realized if I could get trees expanded on here, then Forest Fire could teleport. Yeah, if I got trees, like... This is a forest, right? Okay, yeah. I'd have to think carefully about where I'd go, but I guess if I got trees on these tiles, then Forest Fire could teleport from here to over here before attacking to push these two, so the Firefly ends up in the lava. And then Entborg can just smash this guy down. Don't want Entborg standing there, though. Real question is where Arbiformer could stand to do any of that. Without getting in the way of the beetle. I might be better off not overthinking this so much. Yeah. Now, where do I want the Arborformer? I could just get him over here and take this guy. Wow, this Scorpion sure has a lot of health, but I might be best served getting him onto a spawn tile, just because there's so damn much spawns coming, and I'm not going to kill nearly enough Vec for my taste this turn. I hate that that's the logic it's coming to, but... oh, wait! I guess he does have Herald in this, so I could push him, but... I guess... well, pushing him up here wouldn't be that helpful, though. I mean, it'd solve him, and the Digger's not going to die, and that's just making things worse for myself. I probably should just damage this guy. Shit, then my dudes are going to be really out of position. Yeah, fine. Guess it'll have to be like that. And that was probably a mistake, having these guys in a formation where the boss can grapple them both, but you know, I'll figure it out. Plus, Arborformer can actually cancel him. Well, maybe. Okay, that was very gracious of the Vec. So this guy's toast, this guy's toast, this guy is toasting himself. Graciously. Now, no, I'll have to go through Entborg if I do this at all. Which I can do, it'll just have to be, actually, he might have just enough health to get away with all this, but in the meantime... I guess Forest Fire could do like this, but... is that the best play? I could have Entborg smack this Firefly onto the spawn. Kind of inclined to that. Or... actually, wait! I could have Entborg go here and push him down so he's A, on fire, and B, takes the hit. And then the spawn's unblocked, but who cares about that, really? And then what's Forest Fire doing? I'm not actually sure. Oh, he's gonna be dead this turn. That's even better. I guess I'll just go over here then. Or something. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could move... nah, that guy's... it's not a good angle to hit him from. So, whatever. I was very fortunate the Vec decided to play nice that turn, but, you know. Okay, based on what he said, I guess it really is that the Vec are just slow and can't stop their attacks, rather than weird time shit. Not sure if I should be disappointed or... Okay, so if I have, Forest Fire Brood Launcher here, then that's 2 kills. I don't really need to do that, but I may as well. This guy, don't know. I guess I can... go over here to spawn block. I may as well. And then he can get over here and he... Oh. And whatever comes up next should be manageable. Now, the back half of the battle I'm not so comfy about, but... Oh shit! I forgot he'd be taking fire and spawn damage, so I'll need to heal our Performer this turn. Fortunately, that's quite doable, but... This guy can be just ignored. This guy cannot, but... Easy enough. Oh wait, I can do better. Not that it matters, but I can do better. And I didn't even use Summon Ancients that battle. Too bad I can't save up uses of it. If I could, I'd be desperately trying to get through battles without using it all the time. Ah, there's my guy. Might be still invisible, but, unless that's an ability he has. But I didn't see anything, Also, it doesn't seem to affect whatever he does, so, you know. Oh, that's nice. That's... Ah, hell. Oh, guess it didn't matter. Though I don't know what bug that was. Or even what mod it was. Okay, so our guy here... Adjust attack directions when pushed. Fire. Attack twice per turn. Okay, whatever. Actually, if I just push him over one, he's then gonna be dead. So that's nice. And indeed, I think I can get away with it this turn. Yeah. Wait, what's with the arrow? Does the crab have a push attack or something? I'm confused. Oh, no, wait, it's the, thing. The upgrade on the, shield. Forest shield thing. I actually forgot about it. Of course, moving over to those tiles isn't the best option, but, you know. Anyway, so Forest Fire could hit over here. Sending the Weber... Oh, this guy's got to be stopped. Shit. Okay, that makes things less easy. I suppose what I'd want to do then is... probably have Entborg smack the Hive Warrior over here. And Forest Fire... What's the order? Oh, no, wait, it won't. It'd be fine. Have Forest Fire knock this guy onto the spawn tile. Ah, shit. He wouldn't live long enough to spawn block. Not unless I could push him without damaging him, but I don't think I can. Because, leaving that aside, yeah, well, I could, but not without damaging the bomb, and that's not worth doing. sorry to say. But pushing him here would at least, you know, stop this guy. And solve him himself, of course. You know, always important. Being this far out of position is a little fucky, but, you know. Alright, let me just double check. He's here, right? Yeah. Oh, shit. No, I want over here, I guess. And our performer can something? Maybe? I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I guess spawn block might be better than sticking some damage out there. Especially given the way it works in this particular... Alright, I think we're good this turn. Well, good as you can get under the circumstances. Well, bit of an anticlimax as regards the Hive Warrior himself, but I'm sure these guys will keep me entertained. Alright. So this guy is not a threat at this time. This guy is, and this guy is. So 3 problems. Now, as far as the crab goes, the easy answer is to shove him on the death tile. Of course, and Forest Firer can get these guys over somewhere, I guess. Indeed, I think that's the best play. I'd really like to kill the silkworm, but it is unlikely to be practical here. No, hang on. I guess if I do this, then I could at least get the hornet killed after I hit it with the forest fire, which would be nice. Shame I gotta let the silkworm live for now, but more spawns than I'd like, but I suppose 1 would be more spawns than I'd strictly like, so, you know. Okay, that's a problem. Alright, now. Okay, this guy I need to stop. This guy... These 2 both need to be stopped. Sadly, I have to get the Arborformer off there. Not really optional. Now, how do I do this? not really a convenient position for the forest firer here. Let's see. I mean, I suppose he could brood launcher here. Not ideal, but it'd be something. This guy, though... Actually... I mean, in theory, if I contrived to push the stink bug in here and then did the brood launcher here, it would kill the silkworm, but Arbiformer cannot solve these two, so yeah. Now, flipping this guy isn't a real solve in his case, so I don't like that, but... Now, it does amuse me to note that if I sent the stink bug up here, it would... Well, it wouldn't solve this guy strictly, but at least it would get the stink bug killed and then leave the isopod bouncing into the lava. I'm honestly kind of tempted to do that just because it's fucking funny, but... If I did that, though, then what? 1, 2, 3, 4... I guess if I did that, I could have... I mean, it would enable Entborg to slam here and knock the silkworm onto a death tile, but then what? Arbiformer can't fix the mantis either. Arbiformer is not in a good position to fix much except these two. So, actually... Okay, hypothetically, let's see. If I had... Okay, so hypothetically, let's say I brood launcher here. Then Arbiformer moves up here and hits both these guys, which I believe finishes this, just finishes off the silkworm and at least cancels the stink bug. And then Entborg flips these two, I guess. Actually, that works, doesn't it? Not... It's not ideal and leaves way too much on the board, but it does technically deal with the current situation, doesn't it? So let's see if I fucked up what I just said. Well, I'm reluctant to call that a solved problem, but at least the silkworm's gone, so... Okay, let me think here. This guy... Wasn't this guy attacking something? Did something just stop him? Anyway, the stink bug, nobody cares. The mantis is a problem, but easy to kill. This... Oh, I could survive the tyrant scion, actually. I would really like to annihilate it for the crime of existing in my presence, but I don't technically need to. And Arbiformer can kill this guy. I wish I had more control over where the extra forests appeared, but, well, what can you do? Doesn't actually matter that much. Actually, if I brood launcher from here, then I could do this. Not that it changes terribly much, but it's fun. Probably just gonna have Entborg smash the Scion for, you know, general principle. That everything? I'm certain I have the original weapons, but... Anyway, that was fun. And I really prefer Quan, but Harold clearly has the better abilities here. Anyway, thank you for watching, and join me next time for whatever I play next.